You are welcome to Science Tutorials with PharmEternity, the schoolboy. Today we are going to take a look at anatomy and the physiology. And we have a question on the board. The question says, the space between the lungs is called A, peritoneum, B, mediastinum, C, pericardium, D, thoracic cavity. And the question source is MCQs for Rose and Wilson Anatomy and Physiology in Health and Weakness and Illness, 12th edition by Annie Wolf and Alison Grant, page 20, question 31. Now let's go back to the question. The space between the lungs is called, you know that the lungs is located where? The lungs are located where? In the thoracic cavity. Good. So please don't just rush and pick the answer because you may make a mistake. So what we are going to do is this. We're going to analyze the options one after the other, after which we now pick the most appropriate what? Answer. All right, let's go. The most appropriate option, sorry. A, peritoneum. What is peritoneum? Peritoneum is the epithelial lining of the abdominal cavity. It lines the abdominal cavity and the organs in abdominal cavity. That is peritoneum, the epithelial lining of the what? Abdominal cavity. Now, what is the B? Says mediastinum. What is mediastinum? Mediastinum is the space. It's actually the space between the two lungs. The space between the two lungs, that is what? The mediastinum. It includes the what? The structures found there. Something like the heart is located in the mediastinum. Then the esophagus is also located in the what? Mediastinum. And the blood vessels. So this is what mediastinum is all about. An overview anyway. Number C, option C, pericardium. What is pericardium? Pericardium is the epithelial lining of the pericardial cavity. And it also surrounds the what? The heart. That is pericardium. The epithelial lining of the what? Of the what? Pericardial cavity. It also surrounds the what? The heart. D says thoracic cavity. What is thoracic cavity? Thoracic cavity is one of the four body cavities. It's one of the four body cavities. The other three are the cranial cavity, the abdominal cavity, and the pelvic cavity. Now let's go back to thoracic cavity to do one or two explanations there. Thoracic cavity location is located at the upper part of the what? The trunk. At the upper part of the what? The trunk. That's where the thoracic cavity is located. And the thoracic cavity has boundaries. It has boundaries. The boundaries are as follows. Is made up of the structures found in the roots of the neck. Then superiorly, then inferiorly by the diaphragm. Inferiorly by the what? The diaphragm. Anteriorly by the sternum and the costal cartilages. Costal cartilages. Then posteriorly by the thoracic vertebrae and the intervertebral disc found between the bodies of these vertebrae. It is bounded laterally by the 12 pairs of ribs, and the intercostal muscles between the what? These 12 pairs of the what? Ribs. Then what we also want, I also want to talk about the contents of the thoracic cavity. The content of the thoracic cavity is as follows. We have the trachea. The trachea is there. We bifurcate to the what? To the what? Bronchi. So the trachea, the bronchi, the lungs, the two lungs, the trachea, the trachea, the bronchi, the two lungs. Then we also have the heart. The heart, the heart is also there. The aorta, the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava and the other vessels. The heart, the aorta, the superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, and the what? Other vessels. Anyway, not the whole aorta anyway. It's mainly what? The ascending aorta and the arc, actually aorta, then the some part of the what? Descending aorta. Ascending, the arc, some part of the what? Descending aorta. The beginning part of the descending aorta. Now, you also have the esophagus. The esophagus is also there. Then we have lymph nodes and lymph vessels also there. The nerves are also there. These are the content of the what? Thoracic cavity. Now let's go back to the question. Which of these options now is in line with the what? The question. The space between the lungs is what? The answer is what? Is what? Mediastinum. Mediastinum is the space between the what? The two lungs that houses the what? The heart, the esophagus, and the vessels, and blood vessels. So this is the answer. So the answer to this question is what? Mediastinum B. Thank you very much for your attention. Please, if you have any question, feel free to chat me up on WhatsApp. The WhatsApp line, my WhatsApp line is on the screen. And feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want to be updated on, if you want to be getting updates on our new lectures. Please subscribe. Subscription is free of charge and it's easy to subscribe. Just go to YouTube, go to our channel. After watching our lectures, you see the red subscription button written subscribe. Just click on it. And you also see a bell-like button by the side. That is the notification button. Click on it. Whenever we upload any lecture, you'll be among the first people to receive alerts on our lectures. Now, we have 3 YouTube channels. They are as follows. Number 1 is SUSEM Academy. The second one is SUSEM Limited. And the third one is my personal YouTube channel. The name is PharmEternity, the SchoolBoy. My name is PharmEternity, the SchoolBoy. See you next time.